As of March 5th, 2019, Guild Wars 2 has a new mount, the Warclaw. The Warclaw is a world vs world exclusive mount, but it can also be used in PvE. Even for non-world vs world players, this mount can easily be obtained by participating in world vs world events. See if you can find some friends or guildies that can accompany you. This makes it fun and easier to obtain. In this very short video, I will show you how to obtain the Warclaw and what to look out for. As usual, if you want to support my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and watch this video all the way to the end. Okay, let's get into the guide. Before you do anything else, press B on your keyboard to open your world vs world menu. Go to the rank and abilities tab and scroll all the way down and spend at least 1 point into the Warclaw track to unlock the collection. If you do not have 1 point to spend, you must gain a level in world vs world. This can be done by defeating enemies, capturing camps or towers. That's basically every activity you do in world vs world. After you have done that, go to the reward tracks tab in that same world vs world menu and make sure to select the Warclaw reward track. This could take a while to complete, so make sure to enable this reward track as early as possible. By spending that 1 point in the Warclaw rank and abilities tab, you should get the Warclaw emblem. That is already the first of the 8 pieces you will need for the Warclaw. Don't delete these pieces, we will need them later on. Also, if you have any boosters or items that increase your world vs world rank and experience, now is the time to use them. Next up, you want to press B again and queue up or join a Borderland. You can also do some of the achievements in Edge of the Mists, but not all of them, and therefore I would advise you to immediately go to a Borderland. When you enter a Borderland, make sure to look for the commander on the map, or if you have prior experience in world vs world, you could create your own squad. What we want to do first is capture a camp. Camps can easily be recognized by their tent icon on the map. Usually, camps can be captured with just a few players, and this should give you the Warclaw horn spikes. Keep in mind that these camps cannot be found in the Edge of the Mists version of world vs world. Therefore, I chose a Borderland to start collecting my Warclaw pieces. Before you attack any of the NPCs, see if the main guard has the righteous Indignation buff. If this is the case, don't attack the NPC yet. This means that this camp, tower or objective has recently been captured by other players from the opposing team. This prevents other players of capturing this objective. The buff usually lasts for 5 minutes, so you can either wait for the buff to expire or move on and return later. At this point, you should already have the Warclaw tail armor. This can easily be obtained by defeating any guard in world vs world. Guards can be found around camps, towers and keeps. After that, you want to go ahead and capture a tower. Towers are a bit harder to capture than camps. Make sure to also bring some flame ramps to break through the tower gate. After that, make your way up and defeat the champion NPC at the top of the tower. Again, make sure to check for the righteous Indignation buff before attacking the NPC. The last objective that you have to capture is a keep. Keeps are huge castles that can be found and be recognized by their castle icon on the map. To capture a keep, you will need a good number of players, and usually other teams react quickly when you try to capture their keep. So expect some resistance when you are trying to capture a keep. The next 2 items can be bought at the Warclaw vendor that can be found at the spawn of your Borderland. You can easily recognize LV the Warclaw tender by the blue Warclaw icon above her head. First, we want to purchase the Warclaw leg armor. This item costs 250 badges of honor. This sounds like a lot, but you should at least be halfway there when you have collected the other armor pieces that I've just discussed. The badges of honor can easily be acquired by capturing objectives or defeating other players in world vs world. The second armor piece that we must purchase is the Warclaw armor bolts. To purchase this armor piece, you will need 50 world vs world skirmish claim tickets. The tickets can easily be obtained by consuming the other Warclaw armor pieces that we have just collected. This should give you about 30 tickets. You can earn the other 20 by participating in world vs world events. If you want to see your progress on these tickets, press B to open the world vs world menu and go to the match overview tab. Here you can see when you will earn your next ticket. Last and certainly not least is the Warclaw Helmet. This armor piece can only be obtained by completing the Warclaw world vs world reward track. I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. If you selected this reward track before collecting any of the armor pieces, you should be halfway on this reward track. This will by far take the longest to complete, but it should not take you weeks to complete. If you group up with an experienced commander in any Borderland, this should be going rather quick. When you are done collecting all these Warclaw armor pieces, you want to return to LV the Warclaw tamer and get your Warclaw certificate of ownership. This certificate costs 8 gold. Consume the certificate and you should get your Warclaw mount. So how long did it take me to get the Warclaw? I think it took me about 5 hours to obtain. I spent 3 hours streaming my progress getting this mount and 2 hours I did by myself. If you are into world versus world, you can further upgrade the Warclaw by spending more world ability points in its rank and abilities track. That covers my video on how to get the Warclaw. If you like this video, make sure to give this video a like, share it with your guildies and leave a question in the comments if anything is unclear. And also don't forget to subscribe for more Guild Wars 2 related videos. Thank you all so much for watching and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace!